Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the full game walkthrough, episode 17. Today we are going to start Krokotopia. I'm not in Krokotopia right now, but I remember there used to be dialogue when you walked into Bartleby, so let's see if there is still dialogue. Okay, they took that out. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. We did Sunken City last time. It went pretty well, I say, and now we're ready to move on. Let's go. Man, they have Telenovelists. They really, look at all the stuff in this world. There's just too much. I'm excited. Let's go.
Another wizard? A servant of the one called Malastair, are you? No? Oh, then perhaps you can help us. Malastair has been here many times, and each time he comes, he raises more of the oppressive tuts from their slumber, seeking their knowledge. They must be stopped, or they will enslave the Mander people again. If you would help us, talk to the Sergeant Major in the Oasis.
Alright, will do. Alright, we are in Krokotopia. Is that Zeke quest available right yet? I have to talk to the Sergeant Major first, okay.
What ho! Greetings, youngster. You must be one of those wizards from Wizard City. Sergeant Major Sylvester Quimby Talbot III at your service. Order of the Fang? I think I heard Professor Winthrop mention that name. He and his crew are still excavating when they should be evacuating. You'll find Professor Winthrop inside the pyramid. Perhaps he has some information that can help you. And please, try to keep him safe.
Will do. Oh, we got our extra potion. Let me pick up the Zeke quest and we'll talk to Winthrop.
Why, hello again, young wizard. Good to see you again. I see you made it out of Wizard City. I was worried the place is falling apart. You'd be glad to know all them smiths you found are being appreciated. I found them all good homes, I did. They'll be safe so long as Malastair don't get his way. Maybe you could help me again. I need to round up beetles. They're all over Krokotopia. You bring them back to me and I'll reward you.
960. Yeah, the XP is going to increase drastically for this. I'll do that. I'll do the crafting one on another episode. I'll try to keep all the side quests in the same one. I just want to pick up the Z quest. But I think we're gonna move along pretty fast this episode. But let me talk to Winthrop and get that moving along. Let me mark here and talk to him.
Come in. Watch your step. Things are amiss down here. You say you are looking for the Order of the Fang? As a matter of fact, I was just researching them when the Crocs came to life and attacked. When the Crocs attacked, my diggers and I had just found an ancient obelisk describing the Order of the Fang. We had to evacuate everyone. If only I could see rubbings of the inscription on the obelisk, I could learn more about the Order. Do you think you could make rubbings for me? You can find the ancient obelisk at the dig site in the Royal Hall.
Nice. But I'm not sure. I honestly think there's a good chance we can finish the entirety... Well, maybe not the entirety of the Pyramid of Fire, which is this area, or the Pyramid of the Sun, but we're probably going to get to the Palace of Fire today. There's the beetle, if anyone needs it. I feel like most people know where these are, but I think it's like force of habit to be like, it's right here. But I don't know, because there's not many quests to get here, and
Look there, wizard!
I know. I thought I was done with Gamma. I really thought I was done with Gamma. I don't want to see him again. He's ruining my life. I'm going the wrong way, but I want this ore. Is this the obelisk?
You make
It
the
is.
rubbings.
Grab this deep mushroom. Go back to Winthrop. There's a side quest already.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word. The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Crokonomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Crokonomicon cannot fall to Malastair. Perhaps this order has something to do with the crocs attacking us now. Did Malastair put them up to it? He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the Croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the Crocs in this area. Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini Crocs until you find a Croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
Yeah, of course. Is there a beetle in the Royal Hall? I don't think so. There's one in the Chamber of Fire. Okay, so is that the only one that's in this area? I think so. Interesting. Okay, I am going to show this fight. The one thing that's going to suck about this area is there's going to be a lot of fire minions. Like, a lot. I think there are some... Like, aren't the sentries balanced? Because I might... Yeah, I'm going to do them instead. But we're going to probably roll with... Let's get Link out. We're going to clean this up. We're actually going to... Let's switch over to my, other wand. Which was already set up. Cool. Let's get rid of the fire trap. Do 2 blades. And I'll add another sunbird in. Grab this chest. Gotta get my gold back up. First fight of Krokotopia. Let's go. We're gonna pass. First fight. We're gonna probably weakness a lot. I don't know if they're gonna use shields and stuff, but I think it's gonna be kind of a struggle for a little bit, because our gear also isn't that great. And we're fizzling because we suck. But I think it's gonna... Once we get level 20, which we'll probably hit before we get go to the Crocosphinx, then I think we'll be rolling. Because we're gonna need a lot of XP from these quests, and the side quests give a lot of XP. I think it'll honestly take... It'll be quicker, or it'll take longer to get through the side quest than it will to get through, like, these guys, or this part of the world. I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep all the episodes to like 30 minutes or so, or I really want it to be for an area, but the Altar of Kings is kind of short, so I'm probably gonna do the Chamber of Fire along with it. Let's go ahead and just hit him with a spark. And I probably could do this a little bit more efficiently, but I'm like, he's getting down to a lower amount of health. I can hit him with the Fire Elf next round. I'm getting cocky since I just beat the Drains and I'm the savior of Wizard City and everything. What do these Crocs have on me, truly? I mean, they're nothing. Okay. A lot of damage, though. Gotta be careful with that. How much health does he have? He's dead. Alright, cool. Hopefully they drop the key first try. Nice. Grab this stone. And go to Winthrop. We're level 17, by the way. Get another spell and one more level.
You found the chamber key. Well done. Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
Yeah, for all that. Oh, you get double. Okay, nice. Let's go to Narini. This one... I have the prism already. I don't know if I'm going to put in a shield. I'll put in 2 prisms, and I'll put in a trap. Hey, buddy. My little dog just walked in. Heal up. You ready for the first fight? I'm sure a lot of people who have played this game for a while are pretty familiar with this boss, given how, during weaving, you have to fight this guy, like, what, 7 times? I was going to say 6, but I stopped myself. It's called self-awareness.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
Bro, look at his haircut. Man talking back to me, and look at his do. Alright, let's hope that we start, because he will probably ice shield. Nice. Okay, we're gonna Prism right off the bat. He's probably gonna weakness me because it's Krokotopia and God hates me. Wow. Interesting. Usually you get weakness right off the bat. But maybe they've learned something, that they don't have to just weakness me all the time. That's not gonna be a useful spell right now. Figure out the flare. I'm gonna Fire Blade. And if he doesn't weakness me, I mean, even if he does weakness me, I'm going to... Okay, I'm getting weakness. That's fine. I'll hit him with the Sunbird, and hopefully that still does something. Also, we're over 1,000 health, which is neat for right now. You know, that's kind of cool. But we're not actively over 1,000 health, but we're generally over. Let me do a fire trap. Generally over 1,000 health, which I feel like in terms of markers in the game, like you have your levels where you get gear upgrades, but I think there's also health ones that I pay attention to, like every time you gain 1,000 health, I feel like that's always like, oh man, I'm at the next level. So our next one's going to be 2,000 health, and, you know, that'll be kind of neat to kind of track. Sunbird? Get birded. Getting birded even out here in Krokotopia. Is this going to kill? I think it still will. Nice, just enough. Okay, now it's just you. And we already have this. I think I'm gonna Fire Elf, just right off the bat. As long as he doesn't, Locust Swarm me, I feel okay. Is he? Does he have Locust Swarm? He might, but he didn't use it. Still a lot of damage, so I gotta just be careful. How much does the... I wish it would show you how much the overtime did, but I'm gonna do that just in case it doesn't kill. Yeah, it wouldn't kill it anyway, so good. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna do like 100, but it doesn't. No, that's it. A lot of treasure cards, though. Okay, back to Winthrop. And I think that's just the entirety of Altar of the Kings. Or not the Altar of the Kings, but the Royal Hall done.
Ah, the ancient tablet. Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Croconomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again. But where is it? I think the Order of the Fang still exists, hiding somewhere in Krokotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Croconomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace we can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these Tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please, help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
Alright. So, yeah, I think we're going to try to do the Chamber of Fire as well today. And then we'll move on to the next area for the excavation site. I think, I remember when there used to not be teleporters here. That was terrible. So that was a good addition for them to put those in. Danforth is right here. I'll probably leave a mark here.
You're to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent! As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in.
Okay. Then we gotta climb all the way up here. I've always really liked this area, even though we have this really strange staircase, but it is something unique. After being in the streets of Wizard City, I feel like this whole area is like, whoa. Even though Krokotopia is very repetitive. Alright, Lancaster.
My, there are crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life. Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall. Say,
Not yet.
We've heard that once you defeat a flame servant, you are left with a small eternal flame. When our fires go out, this place is...
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna do that, guys, all the side quests like I did last time. Can I pick up this ladder? Yes, I can. Awesome. I'm gonna pick up all the side quests, but I want to do them all together. So anytime they offer me one, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we're not doing that. I will do some of them like at the same time, but I'm gonna try to keep all the side quests separate, just so we can understand the story. But the ones in the like Palace of Fire, they all kind of involve you fighting the exact same enemies, so it just makes sense to fight them all at once. Oh, not you. I default like, oh, quest must grab, but no. Let's go to the dig sites and the keystone is right here. Oh boy, I wonder where it's buried. Is it even? It's floating. Go back to Danford.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone! You are a true archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you. According to these inscriptions, the Narini Quartermaster has the final piece of the keystone. You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us. Can you do that?
Probably. We're moving along. Like, we're almost done with Chamber of Fire. And we're, what, only 17 minutes in? Should I just do all of the, I don't know. Should I just do all of it? The entire pyramid right now? Let me grab this beetle. Well, me grabbing this beetle is going to add, like, a whole 3 minutes to it, so maybe I shouldn't do it, but I don't know. I could do the palace and then save the throne room for... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because I don't want it to be super duper long, but I don't want it to be super duper short either. Do you think the penguin's doing okay? I know there's penguins in, like, Africa and places like that, but I don't know if there's any in, like, Egypt. Probably not. They're probably, like, all in South Africa. Where's this quartermaster at? Over here? Okay. I think he's also fire, so we're going to keep the deck the same way. Oh, man. We're making really good progress, though. I don't know if we'll get to... I don't think we'll get to 18 today, but if these quests keep giving me XP like this, we might.
I see my men could not take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
Okay, we got 2 prisms in. I don't know if I'd prism the minion, but I know the minion will use the ice shield. Do we start? Okay, good. Alright, let's do... I think we're gonna do the same strat as we did on the last boss, where we just sunbird the boss right off the bat. Weakness, me, of course. But we've proven that we can kill with the weakness, so we'll just kill with the weakness. Fire trap. And if we get a blade, that'd be great. We should have 2 in, I think. I can't remember. I know I just made this deck, but, you know. It'd be great if we could. I guess actually, let me flare the minion. Get rid of this weakness. I'll probably get the... At level 20, we get a wand that gives us a pip. So I'll probably switch things up then. Because right now the thing I'm looking towards next is probably Mount Olympus, because that's coming up really soon. I'll get rid of the pixie, and then I'm going to Infal. having infal this early, especially as a fire or like a storm or a myth, one of the lower, like the higher likely to fizzle classes, I feel like is really beneficial. Because now we're at, what, 90% accuracy on our attacks? As opposed to 75? Okay, can we... Alright, yeah, this is working out well. We're gonna blade, and then we're going to kill the boss. And then kill the minion. So we should have enough for a Sunbird. And I think even with his resistance, I think they only resist like 10%. So we'll see. Alright, Sunbird. Now I'm just looking at I have the quest tree pulled up on another monitor. And yeah, we're almost done with the Chamber of Fire right now. And then it's just the Palace of Fire. So I don't know if I should just do the Pyramid of this. The Pyramid of the Sun episode could go hard. And it'd make things go by a little quicker. I've already done like the hour-long episodes before. I might as well just keep that going. If I don't mind it, I might as well. Did that kill? Oh, we're so good. We're so good. Okay, back to Danforth. We're getting a lot of spell elements. This is nice. Alright, Danforth?
At last, the other piece! You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us.
Nope. Alright, yeah, I think I'm making the executive decision. We're gonna finish the Palace of the Fire today, I think. Well, I mean, this is 20 minutes right now. Would it be cleaner? How many quests do we have? There's 4, and then there's the... I don't know. 20 minutes just feels short. I think I'd be okay with, like, a 40-minute something video. And, like, there's a bunch of bosses we'd have to fight.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid. We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Alright. We're going to make the executive decision now. Are we going to do the Palace of Fire and just have this be a long episode, or should we end it now and do that in another episode? I think we should do Palace of Fire and the Throne Room all in one episode. So I think I'm going to call it there. A little bit of a shorter episode compared to my last few, but I think this was very efficiently done. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Next time we are going to finish the Pyramid of the Sun and keep on rolling through the Krokosphinx. This is going to probably be a little bit of a shorter world, but I think it'll still be a fun one regardless. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time.